much introduction. You all know him pretty well. But Randy, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, thank you.
To lead us through the morning.
Thank you, Karen. Okay. So I start out when I was packing for this trip, and basically as I wake up every day, I think about what my day is going to be like and who I'm going to be with, and my goal always is to make the people I work with as comfortable as possible with myself and to make the environment or my presentation of myself as adaptable to where they are. And so as I packed for this trip, I thought about, okay, this is a group of leaders of the company, and we've just celebrated 15 years of Accel's existence. And I went into my closet, and I'm wearing today the first Accel gear. This is circa fall of 2009. And we didn't have, we had kind of had a logo, we didn't really had an idea of what we were doing, and it's 100% polyester. I mean, so I will change before I get on the airplane. But I thought it was as what I've wanted to do with a lot of you throughout the last month or two and throughout this year is to understand where we came from and how we got there. Last night we heard some of the stories here in Montana. I hope you'll hear the stories throughout the year from as you each share some of your stories and other leaders of what made Accel successful and what will make us successful going forward. And we just had a very good quarter. We announced Fairmont, and this morning the market received it well. And what they expect of us, and what they expect is for us to continue to innovate, to continue to get better. And as I've said before, the way that's going to happen is because of the work and the ideas that come from all of you. And so when I was we were talking about, when I saw the curriculum originally for this whole training, I said, we really need to have a cultural aspect. Training is, for a leader, there's individual training, there's team training, there's customer training, there's communication, but cultural training is hard. It's not something that there's a book. There's not something that there's a formula. And very, very early in my leadership development, and most of it has been I haven't gone to any courses. I haven't been to any formal training except things that we've had throughout the years. Was been either on the job or learning from other leaders or learning what not to do from other leaders throughout my career. But when I originally picked up Tuesdays with Morrie, as I explained to you guys before, it was because I had read that Morrie was a professor at the university that I went to, and it interested me. And I read the book, and it was impactful, and then I bought the book for 8 or 10 of my friends, and had them read it, and kind of forgot about the book for many, many, many years. But then when we started doing training at Accel of what was called the Young Leadership or Future Leaders Program, I thought to myself, what better way for people to kind of think about their own lives than to read the book? And I think all of us got different things out of it. And my hope is, as you guys read the book, it made you think. I mean, that was like the number one goal. Just like step back and reflect on yourself. So what we're going to do today, and different than what like all of our other interactions here, where I tried to like mix it up, different groups, people you haven't worked with. I'm going to want you to be in a group of people that you're really familiar with, as much as you can be. Some of you don't know very many people in the room, but so you can achieve what I'm going to talk about. So my first question, I'm asking for absolute honesty. There's no judgment whatsoever. Did anyone not read the book? It's okay if you didn't. Please, because it's important if you didn't. Like, I don't want to put you in a situation.
I didn't read it, I listened to it.
Okay, that's fine, as long as you got it. Okay. So, this isn't like the school kickball game. I'm doing it for a purpose. I'm gonna pick out about a dozen of you, and I'm gonna ask you to pick one other person that you feel very comfortable. And the reason why I'm asking it is because I want you guys to feel comfortable sharing your experiences, your thoughts about the book with those individuals. Now, some like Steve and Karen have been through kind of this conversation, and it can be impactful, and we want you guys to be able to talk as openly as possible with each other. We're going to go to groups of 3, but I'm going to start out with basically groups of 2. How many people are in the room that are participating?
35, I think.
35. So that's 11.
Maybe 37.
Really?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
36.
8 times 4 is
38.
A few more. There's 35, 36. Yeah.
36. Okay, I'm going to start with groups of 3. Okay, so these 4. Are you participating, Steve?
No.
So does that drop your number?
I'll talk the whole time.
Does that drop your number?
I mean, just
I'm gonna learn.
plan for
I'm gonna learn.
35. That's fine. Plan for
35. Okay, 5. You 4. And so that's 9. And then the 3 of you. Pick one individual that you feel very comfortable with from the room right now. Just think about to have the conversations with about the book. So, and if it's someone on the other table, that's fine. So go ahead, do that right now.
I got you, Margie.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody, right?
What? Anybody, and it can be some of the other people. Just because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys into groups of 3, and I'm doing it in a way that at least the first 2 are very comfortable, and then the 2 of you are going to pick a third person.
We're choosing.
You're choosing.
One.
Yes, you have somebody?
Choose one. So each of the 12 of you choose one.
Christy? Okay, Christy and John. So why don't you come over to the person, so then we'll discuss a third person that you guys feel comfortable with.
I'm going to cry.
Are you guys together?
That's what it's going to happen, right?
Okay.
We'll be together.
Okay. But okay, now talk about a third person you want to add.
Who's your third? Who do you want for your third?
What?
Who do you want for your third? Who do you want for your third?
Are you guys
Great question.
Okay.
Mark, am I coming to you?
You can come in. Okay. So you guys all. Okay. So
Can
you
we pick the number there?
just let's get the first 2 done. Just wait. Just hold for a second.
Everybody stand.
So everybody got their 2s?
I want to make sure that
I think I would anyway.
Okay, do you have your twos picked? Do you have your two people picked? Yes? Everybody got their second? And so how many how many groups do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's your? Dan, 6. You two? Wait, who are you with?
I'm with Jackie.
Okay, so you already found your 3. Okay. 6.
Kevin.
7, 8, 9, 10. Who's your?
You didn't tell me to pick.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 10. 10. And you guys have a 3 already?
We've got a 2 here.
Okay. Add a 3. Add a third. Everyone kind of added your thirds. And if there's
Tony!
okay, okay. Shh. You guys all have your either at least a 3 or a 2. Yes? Yes?
Yes, we got to be yes.
Does everybody have a 3?
Yeah, we got 4.
You got 4? Then break up in 2s. Yeah, break in 2s. Yeah. Okay. Shh. Shh. Okay, so give me 2 minutes to give you the instructions. So what I want you guys to do is to meet, and this I'm going to give you about a half an hour, 40 minutes to meet in your group of 3, or some of them are 2. Go in the hallway, go down, because it's too much of everybody in the one room. Find a spot in the lobby downstairs. Right now let's just say we'll meet back here at 10 o'clock. I haven't my watch right.
9:23.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start at 10:05 as a bigger group. Now, what I want you guys to do is talk about what the book, like what are the key messages that you got from the book individually. So kind of go through each person, and then how those messages should apply to you in how you interact with individuals and as a leader. So the concept being, as an example, I'll give you an obvious one. Like, Morrie talks about like enjoying the moments. Okay, so how does that apply to you as a leader, or how that we can apply those messages from the book as a leader, and then you as individuals. And then what we'll do is we'll share, let's just say, 5 to 7 themes that you got that were meaningful from your group with the larger group. So the goal is kind of discuss the book, what you found impactful, what those messages are, and then as a larger group, we'll bring it together. So my spread out, because obviously there's a lot of noise in this one room. My guess is probably 3 or 4 groups in this room at all. Go find a place somewhere around.